still be there. Yeah. Slide his head back toward me and go. Oh yeah! Look at that thing.
Is that the hook right there? Feels like it's hung up on the grass at the bottom.
Yeah.
But then, as soon as you feel that tug,
You know it's on.
It's not. And by no means don't hold on to the line when you pull. It'll burn your fingers.
Awesome.
So I'll give it for a run.
Hey guys,
How's it going?
pretty good.
We got sweet to have Patrick's Fly Shop join us tonight. That's awesome.
We're here.
Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, no problem. Excited.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Let's get this turned over here a little bit. We've got Travis here, helped organize everything and make sure we're staying on the legal side of the law.
Pretending to, anyway.
But yeah. And we got Greg Shemek here from Coastal Cutthroat Coalition. And Greg wanted to come by and say thanks to folks. And I know Jeff Delia is on, famous inventor of the Delia squid. And hopefully we'll get some other folks to join us here. So I'm gonna just play the Sea Run Cutthroat vid for a little bit here as more people join us. And then we'll probably try and get going right at 7 here. So yeah, we'll just give it a few more minutes. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. So
Sounds good.
Exception.
Well, cool. Look at all these people that are here. Thank you guys for showing up and not leaving me by myself on live stream here. So some of the people that are here, we've got Patrick's Fly Shop from Seattle. Travis Cram helped me organize. Greg Shemek from Coastal Cutthroat Coalition. Jeffrey Delia, from a famous fly inventor and longtime Seaman Cutthroat enthusiast. Steve Ayer was one of our sponsors, so I invited him to come along. We've got Brian Sisson here, who also helped organize, and my partners in crime when we go on fishing adventures. And Miriam, oh yeah, here we go. Let's get Miriam here from Leno from the Seattle Orvis store, and hopefully we'll have a few other some of the other shops show up as well. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out tonight. This has been really a lot of fun, and when we sort of started this, I had no idea where this would go. I had one of the members in the Fly Fishing Washington group. He had received a Sims tactical bag, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to give it away for free for something?" And it sort of, turned into this whole thing. So it's kind of crazy, and it's really cool that everyone was able to come out, from all the people donating to people volunteering, helping me organize this, yeah, and then all the money that we raised. I think when I last looked earlier tonight, we're at 8,000. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah. So I thought maybe we would just kick off. And Greg Shemek, do you want to just say something to the folks? And
well, certainly, I want to first of all thank you, Mark. Your generosity and your initiative is so heartfelt by our organization. Without your dedication and the dedicated Coastal Cutthroat community, we just wouldn't be where we're at today. We know things now about Coastal Cutthroat trout that were, unknown before some of this research started, and again, I just can't reiterate enough our appreciation, because without the donations, it just would not have happened. Science is very expensive, and every penny except just a couple of $100 that's been raised over the last almost 6 years now, going on 6 years, has gone towards the science and finding new information about coastal cutthroat trout. So everybody who's contributed, I can't thank you enough. I know that there's probably people on the line. I know Patrick's been a huge supporter of us in the past, and support our fundraiser every year that we have, that COVID's jumped on top of. And so I know that's probably an awful lot of other people on the call tonight that have been longtime supporters of the coalition. And thanks to Mark, they found a way to be able to keep some monies flowing in this year. So the one thing I talked to the group not long ago, and one of the things that we're talking about how expensive it is. We're doing sampling on our Big Fjord project in Hood Canal right now, and to do genetic sampling in the lab, it's about $48 a sample. And so when you're taking 50 samples out of 17 different streams, it adds up pretty quick. We can get into the $40,000 just in genetic sampling very, very fast. And now we're out in the saltwater right now, and so we're getting a few hundred fish out of there, but times $48, it adds up quickly. So all the donations are just deeply appreciated, and we couldn't do what we're doing without you. And I can't thank you enough. We're going to keep these fish around for you and for your dependents for generations to come, hopefully. So, Mark, I just can't thank you enough for taking the initiative for getting this done. It's above and beyond, and it's just hard to thank everybody enough.
Well, it was my pleasure. And, I know that normally Keith Robbins is the one that is running a huge fundraiser, usually at Hula Hula, but with COVID, we've had to do things a little differently. So we had to get creative this year, and it was impressed with everybody that turned out. So that's awesome. I was wondering if Wes and the guys from Patrick, if you guys want to give a little. So I asked some of our sponsors to come on and just give an update about them, how they're doing during COVID, maybe any events that are coming up, any maybe cool fisheries that are coming up that you guys could, that people could contact them about. So if you guys want to say something, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for all the work you've done putting this together. It's great. Yeah, I mean, shop's been pretty good. We were closed for about 4 months, a little over. Did a big remodel. We're here to stay. We're not going anywhere. So we just kind of want to show everybody what we've been working on. Come in and see the shop. And yeah, today, besides Cutthroat, some other great fisheries that just opened up. Lingcod, we were out there today fishing. It was great. But
Yeah, did really well on Lingcod. Cutthroat had been pretty fucking awesome. Pretty awesome. Sorry. Been really a lot of fun to get out and chase. Lingcod today were absurd. It was really good.
But besides that, decided that we're getting the support we need for Cutthroat, and research is being addressed. And glad to be part of it.
And I know you guys, you mentioned that you guys were closed, but the remodel that you guys have done is really cool. Brian and I were able to come by and check it out. And I know you had talked about in the future some events and things like that you guys hope to hold. So can you maybe give us a few hints of what might be coming?
Yeah, we don't have anything kind of nailed down right now. We're just we finally have the space opened up for us to finally hold some events, and we have parking now. It's been an issue. They're putting in bike lanes in front of our shop, so we're able to accommodate a few cars. So it's getting a little bit easier, but we have space in back, places to hold events. Hopefully there's some good stuff to come.
Cool. And it sounds like we can now cast next to the shop instead of going across the street to the parking lot.
Yeah, little spot to cast. Not any hero cast or anything. It's just to get a little taste of a rod. Nothing crazy, but
Don't have to wait for breaks in traffic anymore.
yeah.
Nice. Very cool. Well, thanks again, you guys, for the support that you guys provided. I know it was pretty awesome to walk into the shop and meet you guys, and then you guys were like, well, here, how about this, and here, take this, and this is great. And so it was a lot of fun for Brian and I to come in and chat with you guys and be able to walk out of the shop with a bunch of stuff that we didn't know we were going to have. So thank you guys very much.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Miriam, do you want to give a little talk about what's happening at the Seattle Orvis store?
Yeah, absolutely. And first and foremost, I just want to say thank you to Mark for reaching out and allowing us to be a part of this opportunity to support a great cause and coalition. And, they do a lot of great things to hopefully keep our sea run cutthroat around for generations to come. So we're excited to support and just excited to be a part of it. But yeah, we've got a lot of exciting things happening at the Orvis Seattle store. First and foremost, right now we're offering free fly fishing classes. So it's all done virtually. So if you know anybody that's been wanting to get into the sport or wanting to brush up on some skills, you can call us at the store and we can get you signed up. And at any time, you can always schedule a one-on-one appointment with our experts in the store so we can help get you dialed in. We also have a virtual seminar on the Cedar River. So May 16th is what we're shooting for that, to kind of get you set up. We'll talk about tips, tricks, gear that you'll need to be successful on that river once it opens up after Memorial Day. So we're there to support you with that. And then we also have Orvis Give Back Days for the month of May. So any purchase you make through us at the store will go directly, $10 of it will go directly to Guide Dogs for the Blind, our Seattle local chapter. So we're excited to support them. So if you guys need any gear, looking to pick up some flies, anything at all, $10 of that purchase will go straight to them. And then we do have a seminar coming up for sea run cutthroat, our favorite fish, right? And that's on the books there. So you can follow us on Orvis Seattle on Instagram for more information, or give us a call at the store. We're there to help you.
Very cool. And thank you for letting folks know about when the Cedar River opens. I know there's been a few posts about people seeing people fishing on the Cedar River already. So let's make sure
If you guys take anything away from me today, it's that it's not open yet.
Thank you. Let's next go to Dave. Dave McCoy is from the owner and fabulous photographer from the Emerald Water Anglers. Dave, how are you guys doing over in West Seattle without a bridge?
We're calling this Vashon East now, so thank you. We live on an island. It's great. Always wanted to. Didn't realize I'd be able to do it without having to move, but here we are.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And people have been still coming into the shop. The shop's open regular hours. What's the program over
Regular
there?
hours. We had 2 people today, so yeah, it was a big day.
Sorry I didn't make it over there, Dave.
No, you're not alone.
Is there any word about, I know that you guys hosted regular fly tying nights out there. Is there any word on when those kind of activities can start up again?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not really concerned about talking about what we're up to. We've got stuff we're working on, but and I've got another Zoom call I have to jump on here shortly. But I just wanted to thank you and Brian for all your efforts that you put into getting all these people to be generous and donate what they did to raise the money for the coalition. Thank you to Greg and all the work that you do for all of this. I mean, having guided for these for 20 plus years, it's nice to finally see somebody paying enough attention to them that we can start to have more than just observational science on them. So I wish everybody the best. Look forward to seeing people in 2025 when the bridge opens up. And my best to you guys at Patrick's. Congrats on the new store. That looks awesome down there. I will definitely pay you a visit at some point. Miriam, I look forward to shaking your hand down there at Orvis as well. And I hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you again for all the effort on this and on behalf of the fish and stuff. So thank you.
Cool. Thanks, Dave, and appreciate you being able to stop by.
You bet. Absolutely, guys. Have a good night.
All right. Have a good night.
Thanks an awful lot. Thanks an awful lot for your support, Dave. We really appreciate
Absolutely. Yeah, it's my pleasure. I'm always there for you.
it. Absolutely. You always have been. So it means a lot.
All right. Take care, guys.
All the best.
Sorry, guys. Take care, everybody. Sorry, Miriam.
And definitely not last, and I know we're trying to get Jeffrey Delia in here, but for some reason he keeps dropping off the stream. So we'll keep working on that. But Steve Ayers is here, and Steve, this is one of those cool things about social media. You put this stuff out, and all of a sudden you have people reaching out to you. Steve messaged me and was like, "Hey, I saw what you're doing. I live in this area. I love fishing for sea run cutthroats, and I'd like to donate, a bunch of Semperfli fly tying materials." I didn't know Steve before this, and he just reached out to me, and then he's also generously donated as well. And so lots of really cool people. Steve, do you want to sort of talk about a little bit about what your program and what you're doing there?
Honestly, for me, it's just the reason I donated is I have really good memories of going with my grandfather sea run cutthroat fishing as a young kid, and my Uncle Dale, and we would catch them. And the rule of sea run cutthroat is as soon as it hits the line, it takes out for deeper water. But my grandfather would keep hooking them and leave them behind the boat, and we kept yelling, "That's a flounder." And he swore up and down it was a sea run. He never caught one when we were out there, and it just made us all laugh. It was one of those memories for me. So I'm a UW grad in environmental studies and sciences. So Pacific Northwest salmon is kind of my forte, and I just this is fun for me to get out here and meet a bunch of new people, and in this field, like that are doing research. I've done my own on Wapato Lake with Jim Gowell, limnology, and then did research with Cheryl Greengrove and Julie Masura out on Puget Sound in the Theophos waterway. So just kind of enjoyed kinds of research and everything in the, all through the Puget Sound. One thing to jump on with the coalition here and just donate and realize like I'm part of this. I'm a fly fisherman. I avidly am all over the United States, at the western half so far, fishing as much as I can. And, this has been my home. This is. Hold on. Yes, go.
Can I hi too?
Did you say hi? Sorry, guys.
Hi.
Say hi. Hi.
Hi.
All right, go play.
Okay,
go. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I just started in with Semper Fi here. We don't really have a rep, I don't think, too much on the western half of Washington. So I just wanted to donate it and get some stuff to guys who are just new to it. Some of the new fly fishermen or anybody else. It's been a blast. But definitely getting to meet all you guys and Leland, everybody else, and talking with all of them. I've never actually sea-run cutthroat fly fish. I've always done it regular as a young man. So this will be a new one for me this year to try that, and I'm excited. Thank you.
That's awesome. Well, I was as everyone's been sending stuff in, I've gotten the privilege to check out stuff, and I know looking at the stuff you sent over, I'm definitely going to be buying some materials and tying up some sweet flies, because there was some cool stuff in there. Looks like Captain Keith, Mr. Robbins has joined us, and welcome. I know, Keith, you're usually running the big hula hula event, and of course with COVID this year, that's kind of been put on hold. But I know that that you're also running an event right now. Do you want to talk about that?
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Well, it's a nice marriage we have. Mark, you've done an awesome job on this event. And because we haven't been able to do the hula hula event this year, which is kind of a deficit to the Coastal Cutthroat Coalition, between your event and the IF4 film that we're going to show virtually that everybody can buy, hopefully we can raise similar amounts of money that we usually do at joint event, which is the raffle and the fundraiser at Hula Hula, that obviously we weren't able to do this year. Leland, your beard looks awesome. So if you haven't bought a ticket yet, the tickets are available now. You can go to my website, Keith Robbins, or you can go to the Coastal Cutthroat Coalition Facebook page. Excuse me, my Facebook page, Coastal Cutthroat Facebook page, my Instagram page. And you can buy a ticket. Proceeds will go to the Coastal Cutthroat Coalition. You'll be able to start watching it on Thursday the 6th. You'll have 48 hours to upload it and then 7 days to watch it. There's also, as an added bonus, those who buy tickets, because I can't do this film without some donations from some of our friends from Sims and Sage have donated similar items that Mark's been able to get. I've got a Coastal Quick Shooter line, a Sage Spectrum Max 5.6. I've got a Salt HD 691-4, Sims Simple Pack, Sims Zip Hip Pack, Sims Sling Pack, Sims Pro Waiting Staff, and Sims Bounty Hunter Rod and Reel Case that'll all be available to those that have got tickets. Your odds will be very good compared to this large group that Mark's put together. The film hopefully will get as many people, but as of right now, there's there's a good opportunity to win something as well as watch an amazing film, which I've already seen. It's a compilation of, I believe, 7 films, a lot of Northwest stuff, and the quality of the film this year is, I mean, it's so far beyond what they've ever done in the past. So, and you can get a group together and just watch it at your own home and, you know, mix up some Mai Tais just like you were at Hula Hula, and hopefully raise some money for the Coastal Cutthroat Coalition and watch some fun fly fishing films. Thanks again, Mark, for putting this together. It's really an awesome effort in getting the community out and joining hands in a really wonderful research project that Greg and James are putting together. So thanks again. And now I'm going to have to go to bed soon because I'm on the East Coast fishing for tarpon tomorrow morning. Sorry to rub it in.
That sounds like a tough life. Well, thank you, Keith. Thanks for all the work that you've done and the monies that you've raised over the years. And I look forward next year to being able to be at Hula Hula and watching this film with you and trying to win stuff at the auction.
Yeah, to next year, Keith.
Cheers.
And of course, I don't know about of course, but Leland has joined us. Thank you very much, Leland. You know, inventor of the famous Milwaukee beach popper. Leland, do you want to talk about sort of sea run cutthroat fishing and sort of what it means to you and the importance of it? You're muted.
You have to unmute yourself, Leland.
Huh. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was fishing today, but didn't catch a damn thing. Didn't even see one. So I have nothing to say. Hey, Greg. By the way, I want to. You're doing an awesome job on. And I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I remember when this thing started a long time ago. And gosh darn, you've done a fabulous job, and I really appreciate what you've done.
Well, thank you very much. That's very kind, Leland, and it means the world to me. It's actually been an honor, and I'm humbled to be, you know, just kind of one of the team members that is getting this work done. But I guess somebody has to try to drive the boat, and I think I like I said once before, I said I think I became the executive director by default because I'm the only one that's retired and everybody else is still working. But be that as it may, it's truly been an honor, and certainly your support from the beginning and all the way through the thing. Both it's been fabulous. Your support of Keith's event, of course, is just wonderful. So I appreciate that very much, Leland. It means the world to me, and it couldn't happen without everybody that's on here right now. So and the people that have donated. It's
but the idea of taking public monies and putting it together and funding someone in the department like James and his people, that's an amazing thing. I don't know is that occurring anywhere else in the department?
Well, you know, I think there's been work in the past where some other organizations have tried to raise funds, but this is really, according to the department and the past director and certainly the current director, this private public relationship is really unique in this, being that it's species specific, you know, and they are deeply grateful of the way that this is working out. But conversely, we could not do what we do with the funds that are so generously raised by you people on the screen right here today without the department's help. They've been an incredible partner. I know there's things that don't go well within the department, but it's certainly, at least pertaining to the Coastal Cutthroat Coalition and our desire to learn more about this fish, they have been an incredible partner in allowing their staff to carry out the majority of the work as long as we can supply the funding.
Yeah. It should. And now if it could happen for steelhead.
All right. Well, I know there's people online here that are interested in finding out if they have won anything. So I had thought, being a software developer, I had thought I would be industrious and I would write up a name picker, and it ends up being a box with a bunch of names that we cut out. I ran out of time and I was like, it was actually Keith that was like, you could just cut those up and put them in a hat. And I was like, oh, brilliant. So anyways, we went low tech here. And I have some helpers. My daughters are here though. They'll be sneaking on and off camera. Let's see, let us start. So the first thing up that we started out with were Leland's poppers. So the first item that is up for winning today, and actually, can you hand me those real quick? You can just hand me the whole thing.
Are these going to be posted up in real time on the Facebook page, or how is that happening?
We're real time right now, so it's the live stream will be available to people to watch. Though I don't know how many people will really want to watch it after the fact. And we of course, Travis, Brian, and I will be contacting all the winners because obviously we didn't require that people have to be here to win. So we'll be contacting people. They'll have 48 hours to get back to us, and we've got emails and phone numbers, so we'll try our darndest to get to them. If any of these prizes are unclaimed after 48 hours, then we'll just pick another name, and that person will be the recipient of it. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but it is what it is for this. So we've got Leland's poppers. I feel a little bit like a drug dealer here. Anyways, Leland has been talking about how he's been changing up his components of his fly. But let's go ahead and draw the first name tonight. Thank you. Yim Greminger from Graham, Washington.
Who is it?
And so actually, can I have either Travis or Brian, can you guys record this? And I've got the numbers from that spreadsheet, so we can record, because I just figured that I'm going to get these all mixed up, and then I'm never going to be able to figure out.
Yeah, I got a spreadsheet up in Mark, so just tell me the number after you read the name, and I'll get that recorded.
Cool. So number 53, Yim Greminger from Graham, Washington. Congrats to him. Our next item on the list was donated by Orvis. This is Miriam, and we've got an awesome Orvis hat, which I really want one, and then we also have a $50 gift certificate that you can go down there. Maybe when you attend one of the events that are coming up, I guess they're probably virtual right now. You guys can use that. So our next item that's being pulled out here is Jeremy Eubanks from Bothell, Washington. This is number 68. Congratulations. And if any of you are on when we call this out, just maybe type something in chat. Great. Thank you for that. All right. The next item was donated by the Confluence Shop in Bellingham. They donated 24 sea-run cutthroat flies. And you can see that here. I can get that on camera. A box, and I'll open this up here. There's some good items in there. You can see that. And a sweet hat. And our Vanna White is pulling out another item here, another name. I know you guys, actually, can you just come on camera real quick and then you can go off. So this is my youngest daughter. She's pulling out the names. And then my oldest daughter, Sabina, she's ferrying the goods to us. So I have some good helpers here. All right, so number 124, Michael DeRuiter from Bellingham, Washington. That's pretty cool. All right. So the next item is, this is a pretty cool item. I contacted Reddington, and my first email that I sent to him, I actually didn't hear back from Jay over there. And then all of a sudden I had another email from him and he was like, oh, did I ever get back to you on this? And so he sent over 2 Reddington Grande reels. These are 5.67s. These are black. And then paired with that are Coastal quick shooters. So these aren't installed. So you'll have to go to your local fly shop and have that done or do it yourself. And the next item, or the name, the winner. Thank you very much. Jeff Hadley. This is number 79. Jeff Hadley from Bellevue, Washington. So congrats to you. All right, I'll take this here. Let me take that out. Just put on, I'd give it to Sabina. There you go. All right. So from the guys over at Patrick's Fly Shop, the first item we've got here is the Patagonia Stormfront Sling and a cool Rep Your Waters hat with the Sea Run Cutthroat on it. So, and this, let me hold up this bag. So waterproof, Stormfront.
Wow.
A whole lot of fishing gear. Keep it dry. That's one of the things I find frustrating is that when I'm deep wading and my my waist pack or something gets wet and then everything in it gets soaked. So, all right. Well, let's do the name next. So the winner for this one is number 9, Jeffrey Sturm from Coopville, Washington. Congrats, Jeffrey. All right, let's see. The next one. All right, another couple of Leland's poppers. Leland encouraged me to split these up and not give somebody all 6 at once. He says they last a lifetime. So, oh, not that one yet. So we'll draw a name here. What do we got? Okay. Nathan, this is number 97, Nathan Leshock from Seattle, Washington. So congrats to you for those. Let's see. All right, the next item on our list is a bunch of fly tying stuff from Spawn Fly Fish. If you are not, if you don't know about Spawn Fly Fish, you all should. This is Josh Phillips. I don't know if you guys, for those of you on the Facebook group, he's always posting gorgeous flies that he's tying up and gorgeous fish pictures. They've come up with a bunch of custom stuff that they're doing that's unique to Spawn Fly Fish. They're also opening up a really big store down in Nowako, Washington. So I think they moved their operations from Olympia over to Nowako. So if you're in that area and you want to check out their shop, Josh told me their goal is to be one of the biggest fly retailers out there. So they're on their way.
Mark? Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add just a quick thing. You know, certainly all of our donators are just absolutely as valuable as anybody. But one thing that Spawn Fly Fish has done is that from the time that Josh opened his company, he has dedicated a percentage of his profits for as long as he has his company annually to the Coastal Cutthroat Coalition. So and you're looking for fly fishing material, support your local shops that support the coalition, but also give Josh a try as well, because he's donating a lot of money to us.
That's awesome. Well,
Nice.
cool. That's great. I didn't know that. So let's draw one of the names here for this. Jason Romero from Olympia, Washington. This is number 75. I'll give you that back. Next on the list is again from Patrick's. And we have this awesome Patrick's Fly Shop hat. And we talked about favorite lines, and this is the Scientific Angler Sonar Sync 25 Cold. This was the recommendation from them. If you're fishing from boats and want a sink tip line, here you go. And the winner of this is Jack Brill from Olympia, Washington. So if those of you that are on right now, if you guys saw that that intro video of all the Sea Run Cutthroat, those were all from Jack. I pinged Jack because he posts some really great pictures in our Facebook group, and I said, hey, do you have any pictures that I could use? And he sent me a whole bunch of videos that we use for this. So congratulations to him for that. So that's super cool. All right, the next item here, and I'm really bummed that Jeffrey Delia couldn't get the internet strong enough to join us tonight. But these are, and I can't really show you because these are secret, so I'm only showing you the fly box that they're in. As for those of you that don't know Jeffrey, he is a longtime Sea Run Cutthroat angler and also a fly tyer. And a lot of the patterns that people catch fish on are Jeffrey's inventions. I think a lot of people will use the Jeffrey's Delia conehead squid fly. But these are actually some new flies that he's been working on this year. And he sent me also in this envelope some secret instructions on how he's fishing these flies. Oh, there we go. Greg's got the Delia squid there. So he sent me these secret instructions. I'm not going to share this on stream, but the lucky person that wins this are going to get the flies and all the secret instructions here on how to fish them, when to fish them. Jeffrey said these have been really good producers for him this year. So let's see who wins these. That person is Todd Friedmar from Seattle, Washington, number 43. Awesome. All right, what's next? So the next thing is, thank you very much, is this Sims tactical sling pack. This is both left-handed and right-handed. It can be switched. And funny thing, this is the item that sort of kicked this whole thing off. Nick contacted me and said, "Hey, I've got this. Let's give it away for something." And then this whole thing sort of turned into this giant event. So thanks to Nick. I don't know if he's on tonight, but thanks to him for donating that. And the winner is, I'll give you that, Brian Dalby from Seattle, Washington, number 54. Oh, sweet. And Todd's on, and one of the winners. And also, it looks like, let me see, I think, sorry, I'm scrolling through all these things. Oh, yeah, and Jack's on, Jack Brill is on as well. So congratulations there. All right. Next item. All right, so the next item is a hat from Rio and a Coastal Quick Shooter line. And the winner is Keith Sellner. Congratulations, Keith. Keith is a regular member of the Facebook group, and he's always posting pictures of smoking cigars, drinking whiskey, and trying to catch fish. So that's awesome. Congratulations, Keith. Let's see. All right, the next one is another set of Leland's Beach Poppers. And the winner of that is Patrick Smedile. I'm sure I butchered that. From Anacortes, Washington, number 108. Congratulations, Patrick. Let's see. All right. The next item. This is a pretty sweet backpack. This is Drift's Backcountry waterproof roll top backpack. And there's a lot of super cool features. You know, you've got the rod holder ties out here. You know, you can lash various attachments, water bottle, stuff like that. And the winner of this is J. Michelle Swope from Olympia, Washington, number 95. Congratulations. I'll give you that. Next one is some more Sea Run Cutthroat themed flies. This is from Gig Harbor Fly Shop. And this is 17 flies here. You can kind of see on the back a little bit better what's in there. Different bait fish patterns, some poppers, some chum baby style flies. And the winner of that is Adam Wright from Port Orchard, Washington, number 96. All right. This backpack, another waterproof backpack. This is from this is actually sort of a alpinist expedition company called Xped. I use this backpack, although I use a very old version of it, but it has lasted a really long time for me. I'm not afraid to keep all my camera gear in it and having it sit in the bottom of a drift boat in a puddle of water. So it's super tough, super bomb proof, no frills. It just gets the job done. So, and the winner of that is Clayt Stewart from Snohomish, Washington, number 14. So congratulations there. Let's see here, Xped Reddington. All right, so we have another set of Reddington's Grande 567 reel and the Coastal Quick Shooter. So thanks to them for sending that over. I'll give you that. And the winner of that is Darren Hilliker, number 132 from Seattle, Washington. So congratulations there. Reddington was actually going to send rods over, but then they told us that they were out of stock. So business must be going well, or supply chains are disrupted or something. All right, this is and I left this all bubble wrapped because I didn't want to have to pack it up again. But if you can see, this is $200 worth of Semperfli fly tying material. There's all sorts of great material in here and colors and stuff like that. And the winner for this is Colin Knutson from Seattle, Washington, number 51. Congratulations, and thank you, Steve, for that donation. Let's see here. All right, this is a great one. So, you know, Dave McCoy was on. He's been guiding Sea Run Cutthroat fishing for a long time, and he has donated a walk and wade trip for 1 to 2 anglers for the day. And so that is going to be Zachary Thomas, number 119 from Bellevue, Washington. So I'm glad the person that won this is relatively close. We'll get a hold of you, and you guys can coordinate with Dave over at Emerald Water Anglers. So congratulations there. Let's see. Oh, the next one, it's that the box that's on the Love nightstand. Nope.
No, it's this. No.
So the next one, sorry, a little worker revolt over here. The next one is from Bob Triggs, and Bob sent, I think it was like 27 flies over. For those of you that aren't familiar with Bob, I think one of his well-known, one of the flies that he's most well-known for is the chum baby. And we've had the outgoing chum fry migration. So he sent these over. This is a bunch of different flies that he recommends, but these are chum babies tied by Bob himself. So, you could save one of those and fish the rest and catch some fish. And the winner of that is Duncan Weiss Jackson from Seattle, Washington, number 136. Congratulations to you. All right. Let's see. All right, and another tire who contributed was Jim Speaker. And for those of you that are on the Facebook group and maybe elsewhere as well, the Fly Fish in Washington group is run by Jim Speaker. And if you've ever seen his ties, they are amazing. He does some amazing dry fly stuff. So he's donated a baker's dozen of Catskill style dry flies. He's been posting those in the fly fishing Facebook group, and they're gorgeous. So the winner of that is Picart Wenzel from Seattle, Washington, number 8. Congratulations. Or sorry, it's probably Wenzel Picart. Some people entered their first name first. Some people entered their last name first. So congratulations there. All right. So this next item, not quite yet for those. The next item we have, so Avid Angler. I was hoping Ryan Smith, the owner of the Avid Angler, was going to join us tonight. He recently had a child, so life has been super busy for him, as well as running a fly shop and managing COVID. But he got back to me and he donated the Avid Angler Puget Sound fly setup. So that includes a 6-weight rod, an Echo Ion 690, a Lamson reel with extra spools, a Rio Coastal quick shooter line, and an Airflow beach floater line. They'll set that whole thing up for you, set up all those spools and everything like that. You can coordinate with them on picking it up. And yeah, so let's see who won that one. This one is number 39, Charlie Meyerson from Montlake Terrace. Congratulations, Charlie. And Montlake Terrace is pretty close to them. They're up in Lake Forest Park, I think. The next is another set of flies. These are from Ira Siebert. Ira is a big time lake fisherman. He loves doing lake fishing. If you've ever been on a lake with him, he's always the loudest person out there. So when you hear someone whooping and hollering, it's probably Ira, and he's probably catching like 3 or 4 times as many fish as everybody else. So he donated a bunch of his favorite lake flies in a fly box, and I'm sure that they are. I'm sure they're great for the openers and fishing out in eastern Washington. So this is Edel Pikert from Seattle, Washington, number 37. So congratulations there. All right, so we have 2 more items left. We have, so from Sage, I'll take those now, Sabina.
Wait, what one is?
Oh, you got them right there. Nope, not that one. That's mine.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. So this is a Sage Salt HD 6-weight rod sent over from Sage. And paired with that is, yep. No, just the top one. That was my rod, not anybody else's rod. And paired with that is this Sage Spectrum Max reel. I have to confess, I did take this out of the box and take a look at it. I am often a, when trout fishing, a reel doesn't matter, it just holds line kind of person. But after playing around with that rod, I could see one of those in my my near future. So it's a really nice reel, and it's a great combination. This would be a great Sea Rod Cutthroat setup. How about I just hand you this, and you pick out a name for me.
Okay.
All right. Drum. You can just put it on the bed. It's fine. All right. So drum roll for this. Number 126. This person's from Lake Forest Park, Washington. Joseph Langenhan. So number 126. Congratulations to you. All right. So our last item, last but not least. I'll just plug this event for next week. We're going to have 2 guys come on, Matt Pollock and Jim, and I'm not going to try and pronounce his last name.
Hankwitz.
Right, thank you very much. They are going to do a intro to carp fishing next week live stream, and Jim's got a bunch of footage that he uses to sort of explain and show carp that are willing to eat versus ones that are not willing to eat. I know Brian and I, we did a day out carp fishing, just the 2 of us, and I think we found every single non-eating carp there were in Eastern Washington. Brian caught one in like our first 10 minutes, and then we didn't touch another carp the rest of the day. So I'm excited about this event that's coming up next week. But Matt donated a guided trip fishing for carp in Eastern Washington. And Matt used to guide out through Darcy's desert, is it Desert Fly Shop? Is that right? And out of Ephrata, Washington. So he's spent a lot of time out there searching for the carp. And our last winner is, make sure you shuffle that box.
Okay.
And our last item is number 19, Spencer Allright from Port Townsend, Washington. So congratulations to Spencer. So that is it. Thank you so much for everybody that is on, all of the sponsors that are here joining me tonight, so I don't feel lonely on stream. And I don't know, does anybody have anything they'd like, any comments they'd like to end with?
Did we tell you what our final number was?
As in total donations?
Yeah.
I believe our total, I'll look it up. When I looked earlier this evening, it ended at 8,000.
All right.
and I think there might be certain people on the stream that helped us get to get to that nice even number at the last minute here. But let me just double check. Let's see where we're at.
Yeah, it's still at
Yeah.
8,000.
Yeah, we're right at 8,000 even, which is a nice looking number there. So thank you so much for everybody out there for donating, for putting up with all of my posts, updating everybody on where we're at and trying to encourage people. And thank you to everybody that joined us out here, and congratulations to all the winners that are out there. One thing I'd like to say is, if after we get done, if people really enjoyed this, reach out to the sponsors. Oh, look who showed up. Let me add Ryan here. Welcome, Ryan. As I was saying, if people enjoyed this, please reach out to the sponsors, and I will have lists of people's the company's contact and contact forms and where you can reach them. But thank them. If you're visiting Orvis downtown store, thank them for supporting this event, because
Not sure if you guys can hear me, but I can't hear anything now. I heard you guys for a minute.
I can hear you, Ryan.
Just can't see you.
We just can't see you. We'll keep going here. But anyways, just thank the folks that helped sponsor this. The more that they know that their efforts and donations sponsorships are appreciated, I think the more that they're willing to give. And I know they give to support this fishery, but everybody likes to be thanked. And so go visit Patrick's Fly Shop and check out the new remodel, and head up to the Avid Angler and talk to them about sea run cutthroat fishing or spay classes, and check out the cool fly tying stuff that Semper Fly is great fly tying material. So check that out. And we really appreciate everyone being here. Apparently Ryan is not going to be able to make it. It's sort of a last second thing there, but anyways, thank you everybody for joining us tonight, and we will see you all out on the water.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks so much, Mark.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Mark.
Much appreciated, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
You bet.
Way to go.
Ryan, were you able to get on here at the end?
I listened to you guys at the end there. That was great. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it all.
Hopefully you didn't make an extra trip just to join us to the shop to join us here.
Oh no, I spend my evenings down here.
Just in quiet.
Yep, no problem. No. I just ran down here, and yeah, so great to see the support. It's awesome. Good to see everybody.
Well, congratulations on the new family member. Hopefully you're getting some sleep.
In chunks.
In chunks, yeah.
Exactly. Thanks so much, Ryan. We really appreciate your support as usual.
Oh man, good to support. Good to see you, Greg. Good to see you, Brian, Travis, Mark, everybody.
Yeah.
Not sure if we've met Travis. You look familiar. I'm not sure. Maybe
no,
not.
new face. Nice meeting you.
New face.
Ryan and Travis, thanks for everything you've done with Mark. And Mark, once again, my heartfelt thanks. We can't thank you enough. We're going to get you out on one of the research days with you and your daughter. So I'm working on that right now.
That'd be awesome. They'd love that, and I'd love it too. So, yeah, thank you. Thanks again, Ryan, for all your support. And I'll be up at the shop hopefully sometime soon to buy stuff.
Yeah, no, just come up and say hi. I'm here by myself now, so I can be here without a mask on right now. This is kind of weird.
Nice.
Know?
Yeah. Awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, cool.
Okay. All the best. Thanks again, Mark.
Sounds good. Thanks, Greg. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Brian.
I'll be in touch with you, Mark, because I want to get the list of those of the suppliers. Okay.
Sure, we'll do. We'll do.
All right. Thanks again,
again, Ryan.
everybody.
All right.
Have a good
Thanks,
night,
Greg.
everyone.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thanks, y'all.